Well, we have passport bros, but that means we also have passport girls.
What are you doing, sick bro?
So guys, I'm officially a passport girl. I am done with the broke 50-50 men in America that want to go 50-50, that want you to cook, clean, and be a slave. I'm officially a passport girl. I'm going overseas now to find my masculine husband who's going to provide for me and pay all the bills. So, passport girl, official.
One thing I found interesting when it comes to dating, right, is like, yes, we all have our preferences. Some of us are into white girls. Some of us are into Hispanics. Some of us are into black girls. Whatever your preferences, midgets, big bitches, whatever, right? So we all have a certain level of preferences, right? But what tends to irritate me is when, yes, you do have your preferences, but you feel the need to crap on the people that you claim to have no interest on, right? And that goes for same men and women and stuff like that, right? Like this chick talking about these guys in America, they're all 50-50 this, blah, blah, blah. I'm gonna get me a foreign man because they know how to treat a lady. It doesn't work that way.
This is why I always tell women, date outside your race. Date foreign men, okay? Foreign men. I mean, men not born in the U.S., foreign men. Foreign men will treat you better, okay? Black men, I just think we as a collective need to stay away from them because they don't want you to live a soft life. They want you to live a life of service to them. They want you to cook, clean, and do their jobs for free. Date foreign men. Foreign men know how to provide. They don't believe in 50-50. They know a man's role.
And did you know that the US dollar is one of the highest currency out there? And therefore, a lot of these men that you try to bag or try to think that they're gonna actually take care of your ass, it doesn't work that way. Because if he did, then a lot of these single American women will probably go over there in the third world countries and then don't have to provide for their third world so-called husbands. And not only that, like if you actually go to these foreign countries, right, third world or developing nations, what you will find out is that the men with the money and the resources already are married. They already spoken for dude, like these cultures, if you can provide for your missus, if you can provide for your kids and all that stuff, yeah, you would have not only a wife, but your wife is not gonna care if you have a mistress. So here you are, from this, American mindset or whatnot, right? With this bougie attitude. And because you think that because you couldn't afford 50-50 with a man in America, you're gonna go to a third world country and gonna make it happen with someone who's already wealthy, right? Or can actually provide you that lifestyle. Because, listen, the rest of the world, men aren't making money like that. Why the hell do you think a lot of these passport bros, when they go overseas, they clean house? I mean, obviously not all of them, but they're looked at as the golden goose, right? The guy with the resources that comes through. Like, you work at McDonald's in the United States, but when you're in the third world country, you're like a middle class person for for those 2 weeks that you get. Right? So it's not the same thing. You cannot go to a third world country thinking these men over there are gonna provide for you. And as you can see, she found out. Yeah.
So I love Italy, and I've been to Italy before. I love Italy. But Italian men like to go 50-50. They like, that 50-50 Swedish lifestyle, and I'm not about that. So, Italy, unfortunately, is not on my list of places to go.
I hope you guys also noticed that, right? Because when she was talking about American men, she was calling them broke, dusty, blah, 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 right? But as you can see, the Italian men that still can't provide that 50-50 lifestyle, that still can't provide, right, the whole, pay for everything thing, right? She's not referring to them as broke and dusty. Oh, no. That title is only reserved to the black men. And now look at you looking stupid as hell. Oh, these Italian men, they cannot provide. So then, I don't think I'm gonna go over there. But shut up.
Because, yeah, I don't want to split the bill, especially splitting the bill when I'm in a foreign country is just the biggest ick. So Italy is off the list.
The whole passport bros and passport girls, it's so unfair. It's like the fight is not even. And I get your frustration, ladies, because it's easier for men to go to a third world country and be a provider and a protector for that woman that he chooses to be with, versus you going to a third world country, try to get a man in the third world country and try to convince him or try to get him to provide and protect for you and stuff like that, because you're not gonna have the same lifestyle, you're not gonna have the same luxury, you're not gonna have the same thing. So then therefore it's a pipe dream to try to compete with this whole passport bro on the same level. It doesn't work, right? So then therefore you try to throw this little tantrum and stuff like that, try to be like, hey, look at me, see, we're gonna be passport girls too, blah blah blah, so on and so forth. It's a waste of time, it's a waste of resources. I mean, hey, if you can do it, go for it, because I'm pretty sure there's a lot of people in third world countries that would love to have that green card, right? So why not give them a chance? You know, you're already like, you know, close to the wall or whatever the case may be, or hating it, so you might as well, right? Give it a shot. But as you're doing so, just don't worry about the guys that you don't like. Same thing for you fellas, you know? Why are you just chasing the Filipino or Filipina, or whoever you're chasing and stuff like that, right? Just, you don't have to crap on the woman that you said that you don't like, because it's a waste of time. It just shows that you're giving these people the same amount of energy. And I understand sometimes you can be goaded into saying negative stuff about people that are not your type, right? Like, for example, you might be minding your own business, taking pictures with your white woman, right? And then some haters will come out of the way, oh, sell out. Look at you. You know, Dr. Umar and them talking shit to you, so you feel the need to respond. You know, it's like it's saying you like the fight or flight response. You be like, man, you and your bitch, blah blah blah. You know, with your weave-headed hoe, blah blah blah. So you wanna like hit back, and then that's when they drag you. I would say this, right? Don't argue with stupid, because what they would do, they would drag you down to their position and beat you with experience. Right? You cannot win an argument with stupid people and people who try to antagonize you and to try to goad you into some stupid shit like, oh, how dare you date someone outside of your race? But when we do it, it's okay. No, don't argue with folks like this. So anyway, all I have to say, you know what it is. I'm your host, The Haitian. So share, like, comment, and subscribe. I'm out of here. Peace.